shit. With the heart of a savage, see the mic and I grab it. Big C rock, yeah, the ego is landed. Doofy moon, dedication too. I'm back full-fledged, I'ma do what I do. I was jammed up and shut down in Baca. Extradited, soy navaja. Cut you, or combust you. That's how I'm coming with the game to snuff you. I'm chief down in this concrete jungle. You can get got, it's hard to cookie crumble. The psyche of the villain so sexy, might say kill him. In these Cortez Nikes, gotta get mine. Yeah, that's regardless. No fly zone for all you orders. Straight up, I be creeping dolo. Share man, slim, you know the mugshot photo. Música asesina. Inside, a sinister mind. Inside, a sinister mind. Inside, a sinister mind. You are now tuned in to a sinister mind. Inside, a sinister mind. Inside, a sinister mind. Inside, a sinister mind. You are now tuned in to a sinister mind.
The first line of the song says, Mi historia empieza en mi barrio chingón. Meaning, this bitch kicks off in the baddest motherfucking hood on the planet. That's the way I seen it. But every turf in Los Angeles, I know they felt the same way. And maybe because everyone was out there chipping fools, you know, putting it down. And maybe because they just had love for their section.
What starts off as something so simple, then leads to individuals moving in large numbers, in unison. From there, we begin exercising control over our particular regions. Assault with a deadly weapon, shooting at an inhabited dwelling, motor vehicle, robbery, arson, homicide, manslaughter, intimidation of a witness, sales, possession for sales, transportation and manufacturing. Shit, this life is crazy.
Unit heading up to the code 3 chase. Suspect was last reported southbound.
Just another typical day in the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department gang unit. The walls are filled with photos of dead gang members, and there's room for more.
This has been going on since the turn of the century, and the only difference is that the activities have increased to such a degree that it's catastrophic in nature.
Closing fast on a vehicle that matches the description.
But on this particular night, word got out that there was a party at the homie's Canton, at his pad in South Central. Back then, there was no social media, no DMs, none of that. Only the ones that were selling dope had the pagers. And back in those days, my dogs was Veneno and Psycho, so that's who most likely I pulled up with.
What's up, my boy?
I remember seeing a gang of rides just pulling up from one side of the street and from the other side of the street. Regals, Cadillacs, El Caminos, Impalas, Impala wagons. Homies even were driving up in fucking stolen cars. G-rides. But let me go a little deeper into that so you can see what I saw.
Back then, I remember being on the street and seeing 57 Chevy Bel Airs, 62, 63, 64 ragtop Impalas, 1990 Chevrolet Caprices, 1972 Monte Carlo, 1984 Cadillac Coupe de Villes, 1983 Buick Regals. Man, that's how it was.
Like I said, a gang of cars were pulling up. It's nighttime, you know, and the glare of the chromes was beaming. And all these cars were fucking knocking. Whether it was fucking some old school shit, some gangster shit, or some oldies, you know. One car might be fucking listening to the Delphonics. Another car is over here fucking bumping Too Short. Another car is over here bumping whatever it may be. George Clinton, Atomic Dog, Zapping Rogers, So Rough, So Tough.
Hey, what's up, homeboy? Yeah, me saludas al homie next time he writes you. Where's the homeboys at? Alright.
And most of these cars pulling up were packed with homies, a gang of bald-headed motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Pendletons, Ben Davis, Charlie Browns, fucking all-white JCPenney Stanford t-shirts, fucking baseball caps with the fucking Houston Astros, the D cap for dead end, fucking beanies, you know, just G'd up. You know, motherfuckers was rocking fucking, motherfuckers was wearing Stacey Adams, Hush Puppies, Winos, fucking Chuck Taylors, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Cardigan sweaters, V-neck vests, long black jackets, fucking, you already know, fools were G'd up. And as cars were parking, homies would be deep on both sides of the street before even going into the fucking party. So, you know, the homies will be clowning, fools be looking fresh as fuck, fucking all white Cortezes, crispy as fuck, you know, and you know, homies shaking other homies' hands, homies haven't seen other homies in a minute, everybody saying what's up, and you know, like the Dead End, Wild Bunch, Tiny Lokes, Tokers, Dukes, Chicos, Fifth Ave Tiny Midgets.
Well, watch out. Everybody got a different mind, a different way of partying. Our neighborhood had its way of partying, you know what I mean? So first of all, the tramados and the calcos, the shoes, were real important in the party, you know what I mean? You wanted to look your best, you wanted to look more G'd up than your own homies, you know what I mean? It was like a competition going on, you know what I mean? And you told your hyena too, hey, look, I'm gonna wear this, I'm gonna wear that. Maybe she had some familiar clothes that's gonna match the way you dress. Oh man, and the feeling of just being right there present, you know what I mean? All G'd up, looking at your homeboys, backing them up, feeling all young and down. It was the best feeling as being part of my barrio, a cholo, mexicano, you know what I mean? If you grew up in LA, in a Mexican barrio, homie, la neta que when the party started, homie, no mames, man. It was the best feeling, homie. And of course, you know what I mean? We had Pisto, we had Hyenas, we had Ramflas, we had Guetes, we had everything, homie.
Oh man, when the hood came to a party, man, it was fun. We got together, drank, smoked, and danced. That's what we did.
Not everybody. There was a lot of homies that didn't dance. The fool was bagging on the fucking wall. They were bagging on other homies.
It would be like a fucking gangster reunion, you know, when it be parties like this. And this is outside, so this is me as a kid seeing all this, seeing all my homies, you know, and it just like felt real liberating. It's like I said before, when I was young, those are some of the times that I felt the freest ever. You know, I felt like an eagle, like I was just spreading my wings and I was out there and I didn't give a fuck, you know, there's harpies and that's it, and nothing else mattered, you know?
What that West Side did and harpies like, homeboy? What you talking about?
And you know, like, homies will be fucking, like, even hitting up on the fucking street, on the floor, so that when the fucking helicopters flew over, they could see the hit-ups. You know, that's what the environment was, you know?
Well, just imagine yourself, you're at war, right? With everybody around your surroundings, and you're still celebrating. That was the environment I used to live in. It was hectic, it was crazy, but you know what? We made the best out of it, man. But if you're talking about the environment and the party inside the party, pues no mames, man. puro pinche desmadre, güey, you know what I mean? Puras tranzas, motherfuckers talking about jail, motherfuckers, you know, doing this, doing that. The gang and shit is going on, man, motherfucking, 100 miles per hour and shit, and some. But the homies and the homegirls, they got down the dance floor, you know what I mean? More bounce to the ounce and all the dope ass fucking records that were, pressing at the time, you know what I mean?
This is attorney Nicholas Rosenberg. I'm a certified specialist in criminal law based in downtown LA, specializing in strikes, firearm and gang allegations, and sales-related cases. Follow me at my Instagram at attorney Rosenberg. That's at attorney Rosenberg for the latest updates. Attorney Rosenberg here, punching back.
It was all happy faces. Everybody got together. Yep, everybody got together, had a good time.
All the homies from all the cliques were happy.
La neta que ever since I was young and shit, a kid, the cops, they would always try to break up parties. Ranchero parties, gangster parties, black parties, any party that was going on, they try to break it up all the time. I don't know why, but that's the way they did it. Fake promises to the cops and tell them, Simon, hey, we're gonna stop the music, don't trip. We will lower the music, and then as soon as they were gone, we will put it back up. Sometimes they used to hate, other times, feed me. That's just the way it was in a lot of them.
Well, who you think used to call the cops? The neighbors? Why? How they showed up?
Nah, it was
the homies.
We were too deep. Too deep.
And they were probably just patrolling and seeing it, huh?
Yeah.
Nobody would call the cops because they wouldn't.
They knew.
Even though this was a fucking party, we came to have a good time. You best believe the homies were fucking strapped up. En estos tiempos, todos andaban bien armados, and no one hesitated to shoot anyone. In retrospect, it was a dangerous place, but in all reality, we didn't have that many options. This was home, a hotbed that was always on the cusp of bursting.
I have a call back from 866 negative K, nothing further, just city cabbie on the corner.
Violent crime is way up and claiming victims here in Los Angeles at a rate we haven't seen in decades. Already this year, at least 143 people have been murdered. Hundreds more have been shot. Our investigative reporter has been tracking this alarming trend and what's behind it.
This map shows the 143 murder scenes in LA since the first of the year. Homicides are up 22% compared with this time last year and 43% above this time 2 years ago, sadly consistent with the rise in other kinds of crime.
You gotta understand, this is the 90s. This is fucking wartime. Yeah, we're gonna have a little party, but usually after these parties, it turns into gangbanging. And motherfuckers was always ready for that and shit. And plus the opposition was always out there on the hunt too. Okay, yeah, we were at a party and we're on our defense shit, but the enemy's out there lurking, on their offense shit. And these times, everybody was out there hunting each other down.
Nah, también esa madre, like, the enemies, man. Nobody will snitch. They'll probably just see us, huh?
Yeah.
Like, they get lucky.
The homeboys were always packing because we had battle, we had beef, we had pleito, whatever, with a gang of fools and shit. And yeah, we were worried about them, but we always, that was just part of being, from a Mexican neighborhood, man. And there was a couple of parties that the homeboys threw, que vinieron los enemies and they shot it up, and a couple of homies passed away, so we had to be trucha.
It seemed like every time there was a neighborhood function, there was always homies getting out of the halls, camp, YA, or prison. So it would almost be like a welcoming home event. Now, I kind of described everything. Now let me describe like the cherry on top of this shit. Just like I said, all the homies was pulling up. A gang of fucking carloads of bitches would pull up too. Females from everywhere, you know. All our homies from our hood would pull up. Plus, a gang of females from other barrios, you know, from other hoods, from other cities. Hey, what type of hyenas would pull up to these parties?
Hood rats, but fine ass hood rats though. Yeah.
You know, motherfuckers will reach out and let bitches know, and they already know, hey, them motherfuckers from Harpies, they be G'd up, they dress clean as fuck, and they, you know what I'm saying, they deep, and they with the business, and, you know, they wanted to fuck with us, so, like I said, carloads of bitches would pull up, you know?
Hyenas from San Diego.
From everywhere.
North Hollywood.
Orange County.
Damn, from everywhere.
Yeah, they'll pull up from everywhere.
From 805, from...
Yeah, from everywhere.
All the homies will bring them. All the homies, so many fucking homies were deep. We were all deep, and everybody would bring hyenas.
¿Y si vienen hyenas de otros barrios?
Hell yeah, from everywhere. Enemy hyenas.
Yeah.
From everywhere. They didn't give a fuck. They wanted to party.
Mostly all the homegirls that we grew up with and hyenas that, you know, their sisters, their younger sisters, and their aunts, and, you know, and, well, most of them, you know what I mean? They attended the parties, you know, the homeboys' sisters también. So there was good hyenas, there was bad hyenas, it was all kind of hyenas, you know what I mean? And there was hyenas doing dope, and there was hyenas that didn't do dope, just drank, you know what I mean? Man, hyenas in the barrios, they're like vatos on me, you know what I mean? Some of them carry guns, some of them fucking do dope, some of them fucking gang bang, some of them end up in prison. Same shit, homie.
The primero no querían fumar primos, because they thought it was like, not a primo.
Nah, their shit was...
When they were drunk, like, que role.
Yeah, nah, hey, their shit was the wet daddies. Remember?
Or the other one, which one you said?
Oh, the Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs, yeah.
Fucking Lovely or something like that.
Watch out, to tell you the truth, I used to see hyenas doing their thing and homegirls, but I never got, you know, in between them, because, you know, I had my own thing with my homies and shit, the primo hits, and la neta me valía si las hyenas hacían dope or drogas or drink or whatever, homie. You know, to me, it was all good as long as it didn't mess with my program.
How was it like fucking with hyenas from other neighborhoods, especially enemy neighborhoods?
It was a mission. Te tenías que meter a un pinche barrio que no era tuyo.
Yeah, but them bitches used to just come to our neighborhood just to get fucked. That's the best thing, though. That's where I met my girl in the neighborhood. Shit. Come on.
You ever met a gangster-ass bitch from another hood that was with it?
Oh, yeah. Siempre había pinche ruca loca, güey.
There are some gangster bitches out there.
Yeah, we have it in our mind, it's cute.
When people hear girls, teenage girls, talk this way, they're shocked. How could you possibly shoot people? You're teenage girls.
All units go to condition 2.
They can shoot at us. We can shoot back. We got the power to do anything we could do, so we do it. You either might go home alive or you might go to the hospital dead.
One girl killed when armed females attempted a carjacking, only to find out their victim was an off-duty sheriff's deputy.
Sierra 16, 1023 with the pursuit.
UndergroundHipHopBlog.com, the highest ranked underground hip hop blog worldwide. If you need promo or advertising, tap in. Contact us on Instagram at UGHHblog or email us at ughhblog@gmail.com.
And this is what I'm seeing outside. We still haven't gone inside the party. So like I said, cars are bumping music outside. You hear fools laughing. You know, you see fools chopping it up. You see all this is going on, you know? And now it's time to go inside before the fucking cops show up, before the Huda show up. But they always show up anyways. But, you know, it's better to be in the back or whatever the fuck, you know? Just in case the homies gotta get rid of them cuetes. And in the back, the DJ was already spinning, you know what I'm saying? You could hear, you know, the songs that will kick shit off and straight hood party.
It all comes back. Bad things happen. It all comes back. Bad things happen.
It was crazy. On the streets, I carved my name on the fresh concrete. It's all raw. I don't know peace. Middle finger in the air to all police. The wait's over. Audio movie composer, change energy on stage. Ask any promoter. This inside a sinister mind. If you stream now, then a treasure you find. I'm strapped with a 9. You know my past. All around the world, #1 podcast. Flash, then I bang, the vehicle crash. Ese episodio 1 just took you back.